Welcome to Shorty SuperCoach, and this is a dangerous sort of a video. Paddy Cripps, look at this. We just keep scrolling and scrolling, and the champion, the man who dominated last night, there he is, 454, 19% of sides. Now that's the highest I've seen it so far. I remember seeing it about 8 to 10 for a little bit of the pre-season, but we have responded. People are getting excited, and it's all off the back of sexy sort of stuff like this. Look at him.
Kirino's there with the collision.
Clary just went off and just goes bang. Oof.
That's close.
You could find
He's
that
kicked his second
on quite easily. I mean, that is hot. He's a sexy man doing sexy things. But should we pick him? That's what I want to talk about today. I won't be doing sort of reactive videos off every pracky game, but this one has really lit the airwaves up, and I don't start work till 3:30. Been doing a bit of study, going to hit the gym after this, so I just thought, you know what, I'll just bust out a little video. If you haven't already, feel free to join my SuperCoach group, and I'll be releasing league codes over the next couple of weeks leading into round one, and also doing a bit of a footy tipping comp as well. So there were a few takeaway points from this, and let's focus on Paddy Cripps. And 30 touches, 8 tackles, 10 clearances, kicked a couple of goals. It was that year when he was just dominant and right up there in the Brownlow. I think he averaged touch under 118. That's what it was reminiscent of, and that's what we've got to consider. I don't want to fuck around with my team. So yeah, 119.4, 117. And since then, 2020, he did seem a little bit hampered, was just a little bit off. And last year, we all know the story of last year. So it's pretty clear. Can you see him getting back to 2018, 2019 form? If you believe what you see last night, and it looked exactly like that. It was Paddy Cripps of old. Of course, Sam Walsh isn't there. How will that affect him? Will it affect him much? Could it benefit him? Because can we consider last year, and how much do we consider it? Because you might say, mate, he was injured, he was carrying a real load, just struggling to get through each game. This is a new Paddy Cripps. This is the fully fit Paddy Cripps. Now, the sort of awkward thing is, he's been elite since, probably 2015, you'd say, but even let's call it 2016. 107, you take that. 97 was a bit down, bang, bang, and then 97 again, and then last year. So he isn't always super premium stuff unless he's at his career best. He looked close to his career best last night. So I'd love to throw it out there for you. You will see Shorty has changed his side up a little bit too. McRae's in there, and Max Gawn is in there, who we'll talk about in a moment and just touch on. Look, for now, my actual answer, I'm not going to pick Cripps just yet. I will think on it for a bit. You guys know how much I love him. You know how much I love him. What it would sort of come down to is, basically Lachie Neale versus Paddy Cripps for me. And, it would probably just depend less about that and more about, how can it benefit my team elsewhere? If I can sort of see freeing up 100k there, maybe 80 from Bruce, and, if I can put 150 to 220k really, really nicely to somewhere else, then I might do that. But just for now, I feel like it would not only affect, bringing Cripps in, something else would have to happen too, unless I just chose to have a little bit extra money in my bank by round one. So I'm going to sleep on him. I definitely have a man crush on him, and I love the way he goes about it. One of my favourite players in the game. He killed me last year. I stuck with him for so long, and he burnt me badly. But look, he does look in fine nick, and I think is catching the eye of many people. Now, Gawn, like my selection there sort of suggests, I did have a bit of the heebie-jeebies, bit of cold feet about the Luke Jackson effect, but I don't think we need to be too concerned. 20 ruck centre bounces for Gawn, 12 for Jackson. That's a solid split. I think it's just great that it's in Gawn's advantage considerably. But the bloke's just finding heaps of the ball. 23 touches. Fantastic for a ruckman. So, look, I think, what do they say? The more things change, the more they stay the same. And look, it might just be Gawn and Grundy once again. And I've missed that boat many times. So I'm looking to jump on board it. And I think another guy, and I'll be interested to see his ownership, George Hewett, looks to be rock solid inside mid, which is hugely intriguing. And he's in 13% of sides. So, yeah, that's an increase. And naturally, we do see a fair increase when we see these pracky games. I feel like these practice games almost more often than not confuse me more than actually help me. They just throw other things at me, and I just wish round 1 would come around. I was happy with my team last night, and all of a sudden, I've got a few question marks just making me ponder. So, always take it into consideration, but don't throw the baby out with the bathwater just off a pracky game. So, yeah, I just want to do a quick little video today. I hope you guys are well. It's been a pretty solid week for shorty. I'm honestly pretty buggered. Didn't really want to work today, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm looking forward to just having a bit of a hit of golf tomorrow and just kicking back. So I hope you guys are having a nice week. Enjoy the weekend. I'll look to do a few videos over the next few days and chat to you all soon. Cheers.